first saw the site, we immediately thought of longevity. Herne Bay is in a well-established suburb. It's got heritage controls. It's a very special part of the world and it deserves a very special response. The motivation for the project really is to showcase what Auckland can produce in terms of a very first-class building, built well, thought through very well, and establishing itself in Herne Bay for a long time to come. When we first start a project, you have to look at the local environment and you have to understand the solar conditions and the outlook and the view, and bring these all together and think long and hard how you can take a site and maximise its potential. The atrium is very important because it lets light into the back of the north-facing apartments and it lets north light into the south-facing apartments. What it does, it separates the building into two. It gives you a certain sense of scale inside the building. Some of the units would otherwise lack a little sun if they didn't have that atrium, and I think it's very important.
Well, it's always interesting with this kind of project that one has to create something that's individual, but at the same time that's very marketable. So to a degree you're driven by what you believe to be people's tastes at the moment, and to try to drive through perhaps a myriad of different people's visions of what their new project or apartment might look like, to something that you can provide enough of a design ethic and give it the magic that these apartments deserve. So for me, the inspiration is to provide something that's perhaps appeals greatly to the masses, but that can still be overlaid with an individual's specification to ensure that the apartments are very individual. Specifying those quality products into a project like this was paramount. So without naming names, but they will be top-end quality finishes and stuff again that's going to be standing the test of time. I don't generally design for the moment. That's stage setting, that's a different whole area of design. For me, what I need to design is something with longevity that's going to last the test of time, that's still going to look good in 20 years' time, and if that's the case, we've done our job well, because ideally the apartments will be timeless.
Well, Stuart Harris is local to this area. He's done a lot of work in high-end homes and also apartments and hotels. And it's really important to us that he brings to life the interior of this project. He has chosen some really beautiful materials and he's really brought together the whole key for kitchens and bathrooms and wardrobes, etc. The atrium really provides two sides of the building that can actually be separated out from the north side to the south side. It brings in inner city living and it also brings in coastal outlook living. There is a layout that can be for everyone here, and there are only 28 apartments, so it's really important that you can look at the floor plans and actually see what suits you at this stage of life.